100 Civics questions, 1 easy answers. U.S. Naturalization Test, 2008 Civics Test, Part 10, 91-100. A calm Saturday morning. Sunlight filters through the windows of the library. Mark is already seated at the usual table with a cup of tea and a small American flag pin on his jacket. Anne walks in with a stack of final flashcards and a warm smile.
Mark, this is it, the final 10 questions. You've worked hard for this moment.
I can't believe we're here. This journey has been more meaningful than I ever expected.
Let's wrap it up strong. Today's questions reflect themes of power, identity, and historical impact. Ready?
Let's do it.
Question 91. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? A. The Secretary of Defense. B. The President. C. The Speaker of the House.
I think the answer is B. The President.
Correct. The Constitution designates the President as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. This means the President has the final authority over military decisions, although Congress declares war and controls funding. This role ensures civilian oversight over the military, a cornerstone of American democracy. Question 92. Name one state that borders Mexico. A. Nevada. B. Florida. C. California.
I think the answer is C. California.
Yes, California is one of 4 U.S. states that border Mexico, along with Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. This border shapes immigration, trade, and cultural exchange between the two countries, especially in regions like San Diego and Tijuana. Question 93. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? A. 16. B. 18 and older. C. 21.
I think the answer is B. 18 and older.
Correct. The 26th Amendment, passed in 1971, lowered the voting age from 21 to 18. This was largely in response to the Vietnam War, during which many young men were being drafted before they had the right to vote. Question 94. Where is the Statue of Liberty? A. New York Harbor. B. Washington, D.C. C. Boston.
I think the answer is A. New York Harbor.
Right. The Statue of Liberty stands on Liberty Island in New York Harbor. It was a gift from France in 1886 and became a symbol of welcome for immigrants arriving at Ellis Island. The statue's torch and tablet represent enlightenment and the rule of law. Question 95. What is the economic system in the United States? A. Socialist economy. B. Market economy. C. Command economy.
I think the answer is B. Market economy.
Correct. The U.S. has a market economy, meaning businesses are privately owned and prices are determined by supply and demand. This system encourages competition, entrepreneurship, and consumer choice, although the government may regulate to prevent abuse or protect public interest. Question 96. Why does the flag have 50 stars? A, for 50 presidents. B, because of 50 military bases. C, because there are 50 states.
I think the answer is C, because there are 50 states.
Exactly. Each star represents a U.S. state. As new states were admitted to the Union, stars were added to the flag. The current design, with 50 stars, has been in place since Hawaii joined in 1959. Question 97. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? A, because they have more people. B, because they are older states. C, because they are closer to Washington, D.C.
I think the answer is A, because they have more people.
That's right. Representation in the House of Representatives is based on population. States with larger populations, like California or Florida, have more representatives to reflect their higher number of residents. This ensures proportional representation in Congress. Question 98. What is an amendment? A, a court order. B, a change to the Constitution. C, a federal tax.
I think the answer is B, a change to the Constitution.
Yes. Amendments are official changes or additions to the U.S. Constitution. They allow the document to evolve with society. There are 27 amendments addressing everything from personal freedoms to voting rights. Question 99. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? A, the Revolutionary War. B, the Civil Rights Movement. C, the War of 1812.
I think the answer is B, the Civil Rights Movement.
Absolutely. The Civil Rights Movement in the 1950s and 60s aimed to end racial segregation and discrimination, especially in the South. It led to major legislation like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, changing the legal landscape of America. Question 100. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? A, Woodrow Wilson. B, Franklin D. Roosevelt. C, Dwight D. Eisenhower.
I think the answer is B, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Correct. FDR was elected 4 times and led the U.S. through 2 of its greatest crises. His New Deal programs aimed to recover the economy during the Depression, while his wartime leadership during World War II helped shape the modern world order.
That's it. That was the final question.
You've just completed all 100 questions. Congratulations, Mark.
Now that I know all the answers, I still worry about how I'll speak during the interview. What if I freeze?
That's a common concern, but you can absolutely improve your speaking skills with some focused practice. Read every answer out loud daily. This helps your brain and mouth coordinate. Record yourself and listen. You'll notice pronunciation or hesitation patterns you can work on. Use full sentences when you can. It builds fluency and prepares you for possible follow-up questions. Practice with someone. Simulate the interview. Ask and answer naturally. Practice small talk in English. Officers may begin with casual questions. Getting used to speaking freely builds confidence. Speak slowly and clearly. Clarity matters more than speed. Think, then speak.
So it's not about perfect grammar, but confidence and clarity.
Exactly. The officer is checking your understanding and ability to communicate, not your accent or how advanced your vocabulary is.
I'll start doing a mock interview every morning. I might even ask my little brother to be the officer.
That's a perfect idea. The more you practice out loud, the more natural it'll feel during the interview. You're not just ready, you're prepared.
I really feel proud of what I've learned. Thank you for being part of this journey.
It's been an honor, Mark. Go forward with pride and know you've earned every part of this new chapter.